Alright, what is up YouTube? So today I'm going to be profiling my Dark Magician deck from Speed Duels. Speed Duels, a new format. If you don't know, it's just like Duel Links. You have 20 to 30 cards into your deck. You have a 5 card side, and then you have a skill which boosts the power of your deck, essentially. And I've managed to somehow make a Dark Magician deck. It's not the best deck in the world, but it's a pretty fun deck if you definitely love Dark Magician. So let's get started. The first 2 cards you play is Blue Dragon Summoner. When it's sent to the graveyard, you can add a normal Dragon, Warrior, or Spellcaster from your deck to your hand. So what you're going to be adding is Dark Magician, because it's the only target in your deck. It's the only normal monster in your deck, so you're going to be adding this to your hand. So you can either tribute summon for it or use tribute doll to special summon it from your hand. Then we play Double Costin. It's basically a 2 tribute for your Dark Magician, so you can just tribute off Costin for both tributes and summon your Dark Magician, and yeah, it's pretty good. Then we play the 3 Legion, the Fiend Jester. This is just to have a really good spellcaster that can get you an extra normal summon, as well as search out your Dark Magician, which is really good. So if you have 2 monsters on the field, maybe like a summoner and a jester, you can have an additional normal summon, then tribute for Dark Magician. Then you get both of the effects of summoner and jester. If you have targets in your deck, you can add 2 Dark Magicians from your deck to your hand. So that's a little, cool combo you can do in this deck. So for the next card, 3 Dark Magician. It's a Dark Magician deck, obviously you play 3. Then we play 2 tribute dolls. This is really good, so you could tribute your summoner or your jester, which is more preferred. But if you do have double cost, then you can tribute this as well to summon your Dark Magician from your hand. Obviously you can't attack because it says you can't attack, but you do get a search from summoner or jester if you tribute those monsters to add a Dark Magician from your deck to your hand. And then for the traps, we play 3 Kunai with a Chain. This is like the best trap in the game. You get 500 attack and you switch something to defense mode, so it's really good. And with the skill that we are playing, which is Power of the Dark, you get 200 attack, so you're at 3200 attack with Dark Magician, which gets over Blue Eyes, which is probably the best deck in speed dueling. So Kunai with a Chain is very good. Then we play 2 7 Tools of the Bandit. This card is really good for getting around traps, just like Kunai with a Chain and Windstorm and just stuff like that. It's just really good. Then we play for the last card, Windstorm of Iroquois. This card is really good for just protecting yourself from cards. And then for our side deck, we do play the 3 Magician Circle. It's really good because if you're playing against the mirror match or another spellcaster deck, you can just have this card set, and then when they do attack or you attack, you can just flip this over, get a free spellcaster from your deck on the side of the field, and yeah, just really good for that. Then we play another 7 Tools of the Bandit. If they're playing like a really trap heavy deck, you can just negate more traps because you have more 7 tools. So that's pretty good. And then for the last card, we do play 1 more Windstorm of Iroquois if our opponent has monsters with small defense, so you can just get over it and attack over it. It's just a really decent card to have in the side. Then for our skill obviously is the Power of the Dark. You flip this over and your spellcasters, your fiends, gain 200 attack and defense, and fairy type monsters loses 200 attack and defense. So this is my Dark Magician deck. It's pretty decent. I wouldn't say this is the best deck. Obviously Dark Magicians need more support because they're not as strong as Blue Eyes, and it's pretty unfair, but at the same time, which can you do with like Dark Magician having lower attack than Blue Eyes? So hopefully you guys enjoyed this deck profile. I know a lot of people were requesting this, or a few people were requesting that I do a Dark Magician deck profile, since I did a Dark Magician girl deck profile, which if you haven't seen, I will put in the description box below, just to if you are interested in Dark Magician girl, you can see it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I am out. Peace.